Candice, I have a question for you this morning.
Okay.
What is the most outside... I'm trying to think. I had this question poised in my head, and now I can't remember how I phrased it in my head. What is the strangest thing you can do on a non-park day that we've not done? Or the most interesting, maybe most interesting thing that you can do on a non-park day that we've not done.
Okay, so let me understand. On Disney World property,
Yes.
the most interesting thing that is possible on a non-park day
That we
have not done.
Yes. That was a long way for me to get to that question, but...
Well, I just want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're truly asking.
And I asked it like a third grader, so...
So I would probably say go over to Tri-Circle D Ranch and visit the horses.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Like when you say the horses, you're talking about the parade horses and...
The carriage horses and
that's
I
a
know
good
you
one.
can't touch them, but
You can go visit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think, to me, the most interesting thing that we've not done that I've heard about people doing is bass fishing.
Okay, at one of the resorts like Wilderness
Lodge,
yes. Fort Wilderness.
Yeah, wherever there's those lakes, you can do like bass fishing from the shore in some places, but you can also do like half-day bass fishing charters.
Yes.
To go out on a boat and in the lagoons catch bass.
Yes.
Which is just completely foreign and weird to me, but then I'm not a very good fisherman either. I'm not patient enough for that.
And also a fireworks cruise.
Okay.
Like, I don't know that I would want to spend an entire day in a theme park and then go prepare and get myself ready to do that in the evening rather than just stay in the park and watch fireworks. But on a non-park day, I think that would be a nice day to close it out.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. So today we're going to talk all about Candice's perfect non-park day.
Woohoo.
So grab yourself a beverage, grab yourself a snack, sit back and relax, and join us for the episode. Hey, welcome to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. I'm Scott.
And I'm Candice. We're here to chat all things Disney as child-free Disney adults. Stories, snacks, and a little magic along the way.
Grab a drink and get comfy and come hang out with us. Okay, welcome back to the show, Candice.
Welcome back.
I don't know that I have to say welcome back to the show to the other co-host. Is that...
Well...
I'm just being polite.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you as a co-host.
And also with you.
So today we are going to...
This is the Way.
This is the Way. Yes, that is just out in theaters as of this weekend.
Yes.
So make sure you go out and check that out. We have not yet, but we will be seeing it in the theater.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk all about Candice's perfect day again, but this time non-park related. Non-4 main park related. So this could be anything from the things we talked about in the cold open to spending time at a water park, to putt-putting, to eating quick service at Disney Springs, to having an all-out amphicar experience followed by a 4-star dining experience in Disney Springs or one of the resorts. So remember, for this series of episodes, we're staying at the beach club.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't stay out too late last night. Last night was our Epcot night, and we were back in resort room by around 10:30 or 11 after fireworks and after a beverage to end the night. We are back in our room, and we know that tomorrow is a day with nothing but non-park related things that are there. So what I have prepared is I have a list of all the different things that you can do on non-park days. But I'm not going to read through this list because that wouldn't make it Candice's perfect non-park day. But I may press you on some things to see if there are things that you might consider adding to your list that you haven't thought about
Okay.
as we go through.
Okay.
So today we won't have any wait times to worry about. We won't have anything but our own schedules and maybe a reservation to plan around.
Maybe.
So, how's the day starting, Candice?
Okay, and keeping in mind that we're going to be there in the fall.
Yes, we're food and wine time.
Yes. But knowing that fall still can mean 80 to 90 degrees in the day, sunscreen is always required, all of these other things. So because we don't have a schedule, and not that we rope drop anyway, but I think I would appreciate going down to the quick service snack shop or whatever you want to call it at the resort.
Okay.
And getting a typical Disney breakfast sort of thing with maybe some Mickey waffles, scrambled eggs, some sausage, just basic breakfast stuff, right? And I would like to eat that overlooking the water. So basically looking at boardwalk.
Okay.
Outside. So starting the morning, listening to the birds and all of that sort of thing.
Okay.
After breakfast, slowly meandering over to Fantasia Gardens mini golf.
Okay.
And we've done the more golfy side of that.
Right.
I want to do the Fantasia side of that.
Okay. And the only reason we didn't do that last time we were there, listeners, is because it was closed for refurb.
Yes.
Because we would have chosen that over the more golfy side.
Yes.
The more golfy side is hard.
It is. And I don't know that the Fantasia side is not hard, but it's just more themed out and more our speed. Because a lot of the holes do different things that are musical or interactive or something.
Yeah, exactly. And the other one, the Fantasia Gardens longer course, the more golfy one, if you've ever been to Tiger Woods Pop Stroke, it's that kind of mini golf course. It's meant to feel like a real golf course. It has sand traps and not real sand traps, but carpeted sand traps and carpeted water and that kind of thing, just to make it look like a golf course. So, but they were all named after. Were they named after famous golf holes?
I don't know. I don't remember. I
Anyway.
know that I played like 2 holes and then quit because I was bored.
Yeah.
So I want to do that.
Okay. So now we're talking mid-morning-ish.
And although I did have coffee with breakfast, because that's a requirement, I think it would be time to go find some more coffee.
Okay. Where are you thinking?
Well, there's always the quick service place.
Right.
Within the resort. But, I mean, there's any number of places to get coffee.
Right. All within right there by the beach club.
Right. Or we'd be really close to Swan and Dolphin. So we could bop into one of those and go to their shop and grab coffee.
Yep.
And I'm sure they would have tea or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
So go do that and just maybe kind of wander around a little bit, get some steps in, but nothing overly taxing.
Yep, I get it.
Then, as we get closer to lunch, we are going to make our way to the boardwalk.
Okay. So act like we're going to Epcot, but hang a right instead. Okay.
And go over to the boardwalk. And I am going to the Blue Ribbon corn dog stand. And I am going to get one of the pickle corn dogs for my lunch.
Okay.
And eat it with the peanut butter sauce.
Okay. So for folks that don't know what that is, describe it.
Okay. So what it is it is a giant pickle that is hollowed out. And they shove a hot dog in the pickle. That sounds dirty.
That's what she said.
And then they batter it like a regular corn dog and fry it. And then they serve it with a little cup of peanut butter sauce.
Okay. Sounds really your speed. I'm sure they have things that I would eat there too.
Well, they have regular corn dogs and cheese sticks. Those are the ones where it has like the foot-long fried mozzarella stick.
Okay.
As well. So I can see
So fair food.
Yeah, fair food. Like deep fried non-nutritional value food.
Negative nutritional value food.
Yes.
Yes.
But probably delicious.
Yes.
So that would be lunch. And then I think I would like to spend some time just wandering around Boardwalk because we haven't ever really, I mean, we've been over there, but not when a lot of stuff was open.
Right.
And it's changed significantly since the last time we were there.
Yep.
So maybe just do some shopping, just wandering around and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Over there.
So at this point, we're 1 o'clock maybe-ish, 2 o'clock-ish with the wandering around.
Okay.
And we're still in Beach Club Boardwalk area. We've not left that area.
Right.
Because the golf courses you were talking about are
They're
right
walkable.
in that area too.
Yeah, very walkable. So then the next thing that I think I want to do since we're early afternoon is I want to go find some Disney transportation, be that minivan or whatever the case may be, that's going to take us over to Disney Springs.
Okay. It's your perfect day. Are we calling a minivan or are we doing something different? Are we getting on a bus?
No, I think we're calling a minivan because why would we not?
And it's not like we spent all day in a theme park and need the cold plastic seats.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we're going to go over to Disney Springs and we are going to find our way into the World of Disney store because we haven't been there yet this trip.
We have not.
And it's kind of one of those things that we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to actually take our time in there rather than just running from here to there and not look at all the things. And we're going to look at all the things.
Okay.
And then make arrangements to ship home whatever we need to. Because lots of times there's breakable things that...
Right. We don't buy the things that are easy to pack. We buy the things that are like, we're going to break that before we get it out of Disney Springs.
Yep.
Yet alone in a suitcase that has to fly home.
Yep. And so then we're going to go do that. And then I'm thinking the next place I want to go, just because of the proximity to World of Disney and the fact that we're in Disney Springs, we're going to find our way to the Hangar Bar.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me.
And believe it or not, I don't want to sit on the inside. I want to sit on the outside.
Okay.
On the dock area, looking at the water, just kind of having some cocktails, maybe some light bites, and just kind of vibing.
Yep. It's been a while since lunch. It's maybe time to get...
It's been more than 37 minutes. We know that.
Exactly. So get a couple apps and a couple of fun cocktails and just enjoy the vibe. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And again, we have no time constraints at all here.
Nope.
So it's a very laid back, very relaxing day. And yet we are in the magic and not just stuck somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next thing that we are going to do, probably 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
We are going to find our way to the Polite Pig.
Okay.
And we're going to get some dinner, and be that a couple of appetizers or sides or share a plate or something like that. Fine. Whatever.
Okay. You just want some Polite Pig barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it is delicious.
It is delicious.
Then, after that, we are going to find some dessert somewhere, be that... Well, Sprinkles closed, didn't they?
I think Sprinkles did close.
Okay. Well, we'll have to find a dessert shop somewhere.
Gideon's?
I still have a problem with the $6 cookie.
I do too. Summer House?
Perhaps. Summer House by the Lake?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a cookie from there.
There's also...
Oh, Everglazed.
Everglazed is there.
Uh-huh. And there's also Swirls on the Water.
Yeah.
Oh, Salt and Stone.
Yeah. Say that again in case I was talking over you.
Salt and Stone, the ice cream shop.
Okay.
I want to try that.
Okay.
So we'll go get some dessert and then make our way back to transportation pickup.
Okay.
And we will take a minivan back to our resort.
Okay, back to the beach club.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll go up to our room just long enough to put on swimwear. And then we're going to go hang out at Stormalong Bay and actually get in the water and do night swimming in Stormalong Bay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hang out there until they kick us out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what time the pool closes. Probably like 10.
Yeah.
Maybe even catch fireworks from there. I wonder if you'd be able to see fireworks from there.
Maybe the real high ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I think it's back in the resort property enough that you probably maybe
can't see.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, depending on how we're feeling at that point, I know swimming makes me pretty tired. But maybe go find a bar or something.
And there's a couple of them in Yacht Club.
Yeah.
There's not one in Beach Club, but there's a bar in Yacht Club.
Okay.
And there's also, if you wanted to change clothes again, you could always go back over to Boardwalk for like Abracadabra. There's, I'm trying to think of what else is over there. Yeah, I don't know what else is over there. Is the piano bar still open?
Jelly Rolls?
Yeah.
No, that closed down.
Did they replace it with something?
Not that I know of. But anyway, I don't think I want to go any further for that than potentially Yacht Club.
Okay.
If even that. And again, it depends on how I'm feeling.
Right, because you could always grab a drink poolside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll see how that is. But then just take a nice slow meander back to the room, sniff the lobby, and that's it for the day.
Okay. And what's the bar that's attached to the pool there?
Hurricane Hannah's?
Yeah. That could be where you...
depend on their hours and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
okay. Sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
There's a lot you missed.
I'm sure.
Potentially.
I'm sure. But that's things that I know about that I want to do.
Right. Yeah, and it's your perfect day. So again, if people want to use this for a planning episode, I think the idea is that we talk about some of the things that maybe you didn't pick for your perfect day that other people might consider doing. Like, we had dinner at Polite Pig. We easily could have done a monorail bar crawl. What are you thinking about?
I'm just trying to think about the logistics. Well, I guess you could minivan over to Transportation Ticket Center and get on the monorail from there and go. Not a bad idea. It's, again, this is a very laid back kind of day, and that there's a lot of logistics.
Yeah.
With a bar crawl.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Not
could
a
also...
horrible idea.
Yeah, you could also, from Disney Springs, take a bus. Like, you couldn't necessarily take a minivan to the monorail resorts, but you could easily hop a bus from Disney Springs over there. I'm just, again, if people, not your perfect day, obviously, but it might be somebody's. And you could also base it around a reservation at somewhere fancier in Disney Springs. There's a ton of restaurants, a ton of bars, that kind of thing. You could also do that around Beach Club too. There's reservations only places at Beach Club and Yacht Club as well, and the Boardwalk. Trattoria El whatever it is.
Trattoria El Forno?
Yeah, that. I don't speak foreign languages.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's all kinds of things that you can do there. At Disney Springs, if you want more of a thrill ride kind of thing, you could do the amphicars. Super expensive, but might be kind of fun. You could also go up in that big balloon.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Characters in Flight.
Yeah. And again, I know I'm not asking you to put these on your perfect day. We're just talking about other things that you can do. Because we talk an awful lot about in park, you can't do it all. The same holds true for a non-resort day. We talked about bass fishing. We talked about
the fireworks
cruise. There's full golf courses. There's other mini golf courses that you can do. You could do an entire day of just doing resort hopping, whether it be based off the monorail or the Skyliner. Like a Skyliner crawl would be kind of fun too. A Skyliner resort crawl would be kind of fun too, and easy to do from Boardwalk, because that's on that side of Beach Club, because that's on that side of Epcot. So there's all sorts of things that you can do there.
But keep in mind that our primary reason for a non-resort day in the middle of a trip is to rest and relax.
Yeah.
And again, like to your point, not being able to do it all, don't pack your rest day either.
Right.
Because then it won't be a rest day.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when I talk about a crawl, have we ever done a crawl where we felt rushed?
No, but I think once you start introducing like reservations and plans and timing and that kind of thing, it starts to feel less resty and more stressy.
Yeah, agreed. And then I also consider the water parks to be non-park day things. So folks might feel like they want to do that. You could also go to, like if you go over to, is it Old Key West that you can rent pontoon boats, or where is it that you can rent pontoon boats from?
You can do that at Contemporary. You can also do that at Wilderness Lodge, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the fancy pants resorts have spas too.
Yes.
So you could do a massage. You could do any number of things that are there. Some people on their non-park days like to prioritize the movies under the stars that they show.
Or the campfires with the s'mores kits.
Yep. Yep, and depending on the time of year, if you go Christmas time, go explore all the gingerbread houses. Those kind of things are all things that are available on your non-park days. That's why we always talk to people about making sure you build that in, because there's just as much to do at Disney without going into a park as there is with going into a park. Then other things that if you need to be more active, you can run. There's trails,
or
lots
walk.
of different places, or walk. You can look for hidden Mickeys. You can do scavenger hunts. You can build your own scavenger hunt of, hey, I'm going to go find all these things if you want to do it. That's not our speed, but they're things that you can do on those non-park days, right? And then my favorite is sitting in a lobby bar with a drink and just watching people.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. It's horrible, isn't it?
Worst day ever.
Worst day ever. Okay, anything else, anything that you think that you ran out of time for that you would normally put on a best day? Or on a perfect day?
I don't think so. I think I got what I wanted to get done.
Yeah, your rest days, you love to be true rest days. So I knew this one wasn't going to take a whole long time, because if you pack too much into it, it stops being a perfect day real quick for you. So yeah, let us know if you are a listener and you've been to Disney, or you are one that likes to take off days as well. Let us know what you think a perfect off day looks like. What are the things that you like to do? You can do that out on our Discord. You can come interact with us. You can do it on our socials. You can email us. You can send us a letter. Whatever you want to do. You can send it by Morse code. We'll take interaction from you however you want to send it. Right?
Yep.
Anything else you want to talk about today?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks again for listening, everybody. And remember, there is always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And we'll see you real soon.